All right. Hey, everybody. It is Harlan here. If you don't know me, welcome. If this is your first time here, double welcome. What we're going to do tonight should not really be possible. It defies logic, it defies history, but you're going to see it done live in front of you. What am I talking about? I'm talking about building an app. Until extremely recently, app building was something that was extremely expensive. How expensive? Well, I've been dealing with a lot of people, I've been dealing with a lot of companies, and there's something magical for them about the number 26,000. Now, they don't always say 26,000 up front. Sometimes they say, oh, it's $5,000 a month and it's going to take you 5 months or maybe a little bit more to get it done. So that way it lessens the impact. And for poor slobs like us who don't know any better, we want the app, okay? And they'll explain to us why it's taking so long and what they're doing to make it work. And they'll tell you that first we have to design the app. First, we have to wireframe it. We need to get all of your needs. We need to understand them. I have to tell you that in 2001, when um, keto was booming, was pre-COVID, I wanted to build an app called Is It Keto? And I wanted it as a lead generation device. It was, hold on. Do, do, do. Corey asked to be made co-host, so we did that. Um, I wanted people to be able to hold up their phone and look at any item on the shelves, scan the barcode, and have it tell you whether it was keto or not, and if not, why not? And that was my request. That was what the app was supposed to do. So first, they had to build the thing and get the scanner to work. Then we had to find a database that had all the barcodes in it. I found the database. It's called Chomp. Chomp had an API code. I went into Chomp. Was fairly inexpensive. And lo and behold, um, I gave them the API, except it didn't work. And it took a lot of work to get it done. More than a year passed by. By that time, I had $25,000 in it, and I wasn't giving up. And they finally had a beta model to test. And to tell you the truth, the beta model didn't do all that well. They had to go back, they had to fix it. There wasn't for a single day that went by that I didn't regret investing all of that money into an app that took that long. And finally, it started to work. And we got downloads, and it was, I underpriced it because I wanted people to continue to pay. And then I found out that as soon as the app was up, both the Apple Store and the Android Store kept changing their requirements. And I said, okay, what do we do about this? What do we about this? There's this new security thing. There's this, there's that. And it would be, okay, we can fix it. That'll be another 2,500. That'll be another 3,000. And I started to see the writing on the wall that this was a project that wasn't going to be. And then finally, they said, now that we got a working app, it really does, we could make it work much smoother and whatever. It would, $12,000 would redo it. Maybe I'm a slow learner, but by that time, the answer was no. And I just let it sit there. No updates whatsoever. People who used it liked it. But over time, there were so many updates that I wasn't going to pay for at that point that it's no longer on the App Store, the Apple iOS App Store. It's no longer on the Android store. And it's time to shut the thing down. Fast forward to today. Fast forward, right? It's today. It's a new era. I'm sitting on my couch and my wife is preparing dinner. And what are you doing on on your phone? I'm working. But you're sitting on your couch. Why aren't you in your office? I said, well, I can work from here. What are you doing? I said, I'm working. I'll show it to you when I'm done. In 1 hour, I built the app. Me, myself, doesn't know a gosh darn thing about codes, but I have an app on my phone that I can hold it up, scan either the barcode or the ingredients, and it works incredibly. And if I need to make a change, I just make a change. So that's where we are today. It's time to look at just what's possible. All right. Well, a bunch more people have joined us, and I want to ask you a question. Ready? How many people have gone to a website to get a PDF, be honest here, to get a PDF that sounded really good, downloaded it, and then never read it? If that's you, go ahead and type it in the webinar chat that you did that. Okay, how many people have gone to a website to get a PDF that sounded appealing? You gave your email address and downloaded, and you just never got around to it. Anybody here? I know it's happened to me. If it's you, just type me. I did that. Okay. We're seeing that in the Q&A. Mel says, I've done that. Matthew said, yep, that's me. Anyone else do that? Jenny and Bernadette. I want you to know, Aki Mateo says that's me too. All right. Next question. Ready? This one's even better. How many people have gone to a website that promised a mini course, entered their name, and never took the mini course? Go ahead. If it's you, type, that's me. That's me. How many people did that? No matter how many people, my chat is disabled. Well, you could just, Monica, we see what you're doing. Am I saying, oh yeah, oh yeah, I've done that. Absolutely. I've done that too. So no matter how much time someone put into that PDF, no matter how much time someone put into that mini course, go into the questions instead of the chat, go into the questions and say, okay, what percent of people do you think consume the PDFs they download What percent of people do you think complete the mini courses that they sign up for? Jenny says, I've paid for courses I've never done too. Monica says 3%. Let's hear some other numbers. Go ahead. What percent do you think? 44%, 10%. I read 2 paragraphs, 7%. So you see that the numbers aren't high. People, 16%. So the number for PDFs is actually about 15%. The number for people who complete a mini course is around 9%. And so everybody's talking about building funnels and get people on the email list, but you're getting people who aren't engaged. Now, guess what the numbers are for opt-ins for people to get to an app that they want. What do you think the numbers are? 85%? Oh, any other guesses? 90%? 50%? Any other? 66. So the answer is actually, ready? 95% will opt in and use an app that they get immediate access to. That is a staggering number. So if you see people telling people like, okay, we're going to give away a PDF or we're going to have a free mini course, these things aren't working today. One of my students spent a lot of time putting together a free mini course. And you know how many takers he got for his free mini course? 0. So we're building an app that will do what his mini course could not do. Now you're saying, and remember, you heard my story at the beginning for those of you who are here about about building an app and how crazy and expensive it was. Well, um, I have to tell you that the bottom line is that we have an answer. And the answer for you today is that building an app ain't what it used to be. Nope. So I'm going to show you a system and I'm going to build an app right here in front of you. And when I get ready to start building the app, I'm going to say time. How many people here have like a watch that they can note the time, or have a phone that will track the time? How many people here would do me that favor and track how long it takes me to build an actual working app? Starting from scratch. There is nothing built. I didn't secretly do anything behind the scenes. You're going to see it from scratch. What would you like? You guys, will somebody keep track of the time? Can I get a couple of volunteers to time me? Nobody wants to volunteer? Give me a single yes. No, gosh, you guys are a tough crowd. All right. Well, Corey, okay. Okay, now they're coming in. I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll do it. So get your phone open and ready, and I'm going to show share my screen. I'm going to show you what I'm doing, and I'm going to build a working app. Now, the reason that I picked this app is for my stepson, who recently changed his diet and is making his mother slightly insane. So here we go. Um, we're going to start building from scratch. All right. I'm going to share my screen. I'll tell you when to start. I think this is the one. Yes, it is. We are in an app called Base 44. And in Base 44, this is an app that helps you create apps. So I've created LeadSpark, and LeadSpark finds local business leads based on zip codes. So if I say dentist and my zip code is 33446, it's generating leads, and it found 14 dentists in my area. So if you are selling something to dentists, this is pretty good. You've got all of the contact information here. Okay, that is app number one. App number two lets you get a book on Amazon and extract the keywords and data so you can analyze that book, see what's good about it, what's bad about it. But mainly, if you have a book to publish, you want to find the keywords why that book is ranking higher than your book. You put this in, and it's great. Let's go get a book. Let's go to Amazon. You should be able to see my Amazon. And let's look for a book. Is what's a book about? Habits or the power of habit. So I take the URL. Corey, it's your job to tell me if you don't see my screen at any time.
I got
And,
you.
and I paste it here. And here are the keywords. What category? Found a similar book about habits. The positives, the negatives, found the book repetitive. This one, Who Moved My Cheese, I loved that book. Simple, accessible, the negatives, etc. And there you have your information that you need. And that's what it's supposed to do. Okay. Creator Studio. This was designed for this is designed for YouTube to analyze content, generate hooks. Oops. Hey, fix the emotional hooks page. And okay, let's go. It's doing it. Going to fix that. We have an SEO optimizer, script generator, a title optimizer, a retention planner, and that's it. It's editing the emotional analysis page. There's an analysis form. It's building the user interface. Just showing you how easy it is. Okay, it's live. And there it is. Upload your script or paste it. Okay. Another app, Solar Scripts. This one is for people in the solar industry, but how, whatever, it generates scripts for YouTube, Shorts, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, um, based on the weeks. This is for people who are who joined our mastermind, and the solar tax credit rebates are disappearing. And so we have people in the group who are making between $3,000 and $6,000 for every client they get, which is pretty nice money, especially since the app does all the work for them. This is one that I'm building for a friend where you can upload recordings, and I have to, what do we listen to? Here are some recordings for the different categories. When he gets his things together, I'm going to upload them, and he's going to have an app that he can sell with his recordings. I'm very proud of this one. This is for Google VO3. This builds prompts that make great Google VO3 videos. And if you've used Google VO3, it gives you a lot of garbage and messes up. This is to make sure that you only get good stuff. Affiliate flow. This is going to, okay, hold on. Very easy. I didn't have to pay anybody $5,000 to fix it. And here we can find offers to promote, look for which ones are the best things. Oop. Build analytics page. And it will do that. Launch calendar. Well, you can build that too. I'm going to let that go now. Because that's not what I want to focus on. Here's one that I'm really happy with. we're going to take it live next week, is for my keto business. You can generate recipes: American, Mediterranean, Mexican, Indian, Thai. You can go down to preferences and you can choose if you have food allergies, custom allergies, foods you don't want, dietary restrictions for people on low FODMAP, kosher, preferred proteins. Let's go to recipe generator. Corey, pick a cuisine.
Thai.
Thai. Let's go for a Thai dinner. Now remember, this is going to be a keto recipe
Thai basil. Good choice.
with zucchini noodles.
I'd try it.
And you can save the recipe, add it, and you could even get a shopping list for that recipe and all the other recipes that you have saved. And like yesterday, we generated crispy chicken skin tacos with avocado cream and cilantro lime slaw, or Mediterranean herb and feta zucchini fritters with poached eggs, or green egg scramble with avocado and bacon, or keto savory avocado and spinach frittata bites, or keto braised beef with spicy bok choy. So this is, you can get shopping lists, you can plan out meals for the week, you can generate breakfast, lunch, and dinner. This, if you had to pay someone to do this, easily 25, 30. Here we have supplements, track the supplements, track your exercise, track your water. So now we're going to build an app. I'm logged in. All of you who are tracking me, ready, set, go. Build an app for vegetarian recipes, including fish, eggs, and dairy. Please allow choices of cuisine, including Mexican, Chinese, Thai, Indian, American, and Mediterranean.
Hey, Harlan,
Yes,
are you still on the $50 a month plan?
I am. We also want an area for preferences, um, including allergies and food foods they don't like. We want to save recipes we like and be able to remove recipes we don't want any longer. In the recipes, avoid all seed oils and only use olive oil, coconut oil, or avocado oil. Please indicate organic if possible in all recipes. Make the user interface blue letters on a white background, and let's call this project. We need a name for this project. What should we call it? Oh, it's going to call it Veggie Heaven. All right, go to work. Do, 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 do. You guys are timing me. What's the number up to so far? Someone tell me what the number is.
Harlan, you're at a whopping 4 minutes right now.
Oh gosh, this is taking too long.
And you've got a couple of good questions in the Q&A section while the machine is thinking.
Yeah.
So one question is why not Manus? Is it not up to par for what you're doing?
Manus could absolutely do this. But Manus, it's honestly, it's like using a Formula One race car to go to the supermarket and pick up a quart of milk. And it's going to make it unnecessarily complex. This lowers the playing field, and that's what this does. Manus can absolutely do this.
The way I look at this one is it's got the training wheels built in, but you might not ever want to take the training wheels off.
Oh, if while it's building this, I can show you, this was an app that was not built here. This is another app. This is called genuineaf.ai. It is an AI writing detector. It is the most accurate one on the market, $29 a year. Genuine.af.ai. Far more complicated than base 44 would handle. You wouldn't believe this, but it still took me a week to build. A week. I asked people to build it and they gave me their standard quote. So let's go back and see how we're doing here. Error, okay. Error.
Harlan, that was like the equivalent of pulling out the video game cartridge and blowing on it and then putting it back in what you just did.
Yeah, sometimes you just need to prompt it. Like keep working. I do that in Manus all the time. This morning, Manus stopped working for a long time on a product project. It should not have taken that long. I stopped it, deleted it, restarted, and had my stuff in a couple of minutes. Sometimes these things just get hung up on um, circular logic.
If anybody has a question for Harlan while the machine is thinking, this is a great time. Could this work for an app to show how to draw things or do art skills and art projects? That is a great question, Jenny.
Art skills. I don't know that this could draw. I've never tried it. It could definitely teach you games. Um, Drawing. I don't know. I never tried it.
When it's not thinking, you can always do the discuss tab and ask it. Obviously, you don't want to interrupt it now.
No, I'm gonna let it do its thing.
Yeah. Can we add the complexity of the ingredients
So I
or
don't know what you
where
mean.
to help them find the source or where to buy the ingredients? So basically,
Oh,
can it link to the hard to find ingredients? Yeah, Harlan, right?
yes. Do you mean like could you put in Amazon links for ingredients? Yes. Oh, okay.
Alex said, I need an app to run my clothing company. Any suggestions?
To run your clothing company, build it, build it, build it, build it. What did it say? It's finding errors and it's fixing them themselves. Wow, it's really hung up.
Could If you build it, they will come. Could you track calories, carbs, protein, fats, amount, weight? Vincent, that's a yes.
Of course you could. Okay. We need a side menu, and you've left off the preferences allergy page. We need a side nav menu. You left off the preference allergy page, and saving recipes and finding saved recipes in the nav bar. Have you tested this? How many minutes are we up to?
14.
I think you said I was going to build one in an hour.
There's a lot of room and time to add more features.
Oh, I've got some more changes. Anybody have any suggestions? We can go ahead and type them in.
You have it first find recipes and guidance. Oh, issue solved. Save re- Um, hey Harlan, what if you just said, I have these three ingredients, you finish it off? Like a little what's in
Um,
my fridge section.
we could definitely do that. Now, I don't need this search recipes thing.
A prompt I like to give it is make my menu and sidebar collapsible just for user interface. Oh, good question from Alex. With these apps, do you charge for them or are they free so that
Oh,
people will use it?
you could absolutely charge for them. My keto thing is going to be $14.97 a month, and I'm going to market it to my keto lists. I have over 1 million people on my keto list. 1.2 million people in my keto groups. Actually, more than that, 1.5. Um, and can you imagine if I can get 500 people a month on continuity? Let's do the math on that.
Can you set up membership payment for your app? Ooh, we're getting the good questions tonight.
Hold on, 500 times 1497. Stop that. Clear. Go away. 500 times 1497. That would be about 7,500 bucks a month recurring revenue. Fix errors. Get rid of search bar. Get rid of all cuisines choice. Fix spacing on nav bar. Allergies. Change the word allergies to preferences.
Harlan, we got a smart crowd today. They're all already thinking about different ways you could charge money for what you're making.
Of course, I can charge money. Now the question is, how do you do that? How do you charge the money? By the way, while you're watching this and we're building an app and, like really quick time here, this isn't taking no 6 months or a year and not $26,000. How many people here would like to build an app? Think they could build an app doing what I'm doing? Put in the answer. How many people would? I see Kirsch has raised his hand or her hand. Who else? Who would want to build an app? Any answers there? Anybody want to build an app, Corey?
We've got a yes from Vincent. And how many credits did it take to build the app? Alex says, I love this. I need help. What kind of app could I charge for that I could use with my company? Anonymous says me. Chi Chi says, or Chachi says, I built one or two. Mel says, if I go to your app and use a recipe and then come back later, might I not want to search for it again? So basically, can they save recipes in your app
Yes, that's what
hypothetically? Yep.
that's what it needs to fix.
Yep. Looks like a bunch of people want to build their own app.
What would I like to change? The nav bar is a mess. Add much more vertical spacing. Make American first. No graphic next to recipe name.
Alex said the comment of the night. I think I might just be dumb enough to be able to build an app.
All right, how's it look now?
Ooh.
Okay.
Chachi says that he likes what he's seeing. Alex says your app looks pretty already. We're at 23 minutes, Harlan.
Oh my God.
Hey, Harlan,
Hold
make
on a
sure.
second. Now,
Mel
what
wanted
I
to
will
know,
do,
is this app going to be able to be used um on a desktop as well as a phone?
yes,
Oh, Mel likes that answer. Hey, Harlan, if you minimize the chat bubble, does that make your navigation bar look better?
I don't care. It's too much. Okay, now we're okay. So I uploaded a picture of the navigation bar. So I gave it the picture.
Harlan, how many weeks of development do you think you're at right now with this particular app if you were doing it the old-fashioned way?
Oh Lord, 5, 6 months.
That's awful. It's why I've never gone down the app building money pit previous to what we're doing now. Alex said 5 or 6 months at 10K per month. Ouch. Instead, you've
So,
done about 50 grand in development in 28 minutes.
oh, it would be about 25 grand.
Yeah, I think so. They'd be showing you this so far and they say, hey, we're ready for our next payment.
That's right. But they would be taking their sweet time because they'd have 10 other projects that they were doing at the same time. Like,
Uh-huh.
all right, this week we're going to work on Harlan.
It is struggling with your navigation bar. Can the app builder host or run courses, like an
Oh,
online
sure.
course? That'd actually be pretty
Absolutely.
cool. Can I build an app and charge people the
Of
hypothetical?
course.
I
Of course.
don't. Hey, Harlan, I know what
Hold
to
on a
do to fix
second. Hold
this.
on a second.
Oh no, it got.
Oh, the generate is up high here. This is ridiculous.
It's hiding from you. Um, Harlan, try telling it to make your navigation bar responsive. That might actually fix the problem that it's creating for itself.
Okay.
Where'd the picture come from?
It got it. Um, okay. A, the recipe generated is too large. Move the generate button just below the cuisine choices and meal choices and fix the damn nav bar, make it responsive. Let's try what you said.
50% of the time, I'm right.
That
50%
high. That's
wrong.
pretty good.
Yeah. At 50, I'm dead wrong. While the AI is thinking, if you have a question for Harlan, drop it in the Q&A section. How does base 44 compare to Lovable, Replit, everything else?
Oh, it's far easier. Those are heavy duty. And if you will, unless you are experienced or you have somebody seriously guiding you, you will pull all of your hair out of your head. Ah, make each item on the nav bar one line only. Do not need the second line.
Can base 44 handle a complicated app? Says Vincent.
Well, that depends what you consider complicated. I think my keto app was pretty complex. Okay, finally. So let's try a Mediterranean dinner.
In the Q&A section, does this look like something you'd be able to do if obviously if you had a little more instructions and direction, but does this seem like something you can do?
Okay. I don't want to get the same recipe every time. Okay, now let's take a look at my preferences. Now we're cleaning this page up. And we are rounding the corner coming for home.
Mel has a great question. Mel said, I missed the beginning. Are you uploading recipes to get it started, or is the app creating the recipes?
The
And if it
app is
is, how do you
creating the
know they are
recipes.
good or compliant or whatever?
Simply look at them. They have to be vegetarian. I told it, eggs, fish, dairy, okay. Um, there we go.
But to answer the question, you didn't upload any recipes to as a
No,
baseline.
it did that. Okay, so hold on. Food dislikes, whatever. Great. Now put allergies at the top with them typing in their allergies and make sure all recipes are compliant with their preferences. Ooh, could be raw food. Yum. And guess what? They left eggs and fish off, eggs, fish, and dairy off the. I never thought of preferred cooking methods, and whatever, but some people want steam, some people do want raw. Ooh, that's good. This really has a thing for quinoa.
Jay wanted to know, where would you sell the app?
That's marketing it. So there are three elements to building the app. Element number one is um, is building the app, which you're seeing done. Element number two is, let's go to a Chinese recipe for soup. There we go. That's nice. Nice, nice, nice. And it says organic. Very nice. I'm done. How long was that?
49 minutes and 30 seconds.
As opposed to 6 months and $26,000. All right. Now, let me show you something. See back here? This is the serious stuff. Most people would not be able to figure this out on their own, how to do any of this stuff, how to connect to payment, how to connect it to your email list, right? Um, this is, there's a whole world. So part one is build the app. Part two is get paid and add to an email list. And then part three is market it and um, market it and make money. And if you have a good app like this, and if someone's a vegetarian, how long do you think they would say stay subscribed to it? Okay, how long would they stay subscribed? What do you think, folks? 6 months, a year, a long time? If the price was low enough, they just keep paying you. What do you think? What kind of answers are people saying?
See. Let's see. That looks amazing. If it was priced right and versatile enough, people will keep using it.
Yeah. Oh,
Definitely.
by the way, we mentioned that you will be able to access this both um, from your desktop or laptop or tablet or phone. And so if you're in a supermarket, we might want to add shopping lists. Um, heck, whatever. We might want to be able to integrate it with one of the shopping apps so that you could just order the ingredients your uh, right from here and have it delivered to you. All of this is possible, folks. Um, so, how many people here like the idea that I have of doing a three-part course where I work with you in a group and every single person builds an app with me at the same time? You all build your own app, you share your screen, you get my feedback. Now, I've done this with a large group, and every single person who participated built an app in the first section. How many people would like that? You get my feedback, looking at your app, telling it what to do, and basically bossing base 44 around.
Andrea said, "This sounds great. Can people who are not part of your mastermind buy this course alone?"
Well, that's the next question. And what if in the second section, I walked you through all of the hard stuff, like step by step, and even gave you a roadmap of what to do to get through the hard stuff? A roadmap that look maybe something like, you can't see this. But now, you should be able to see that. Complete Stripe integration guide for base 44. Step by step by step. But I would do it with you.
Harlan, your screen is showing, I don't even know what.
You're not looking at my,
I'm looking at like a menu for Zoom for some reason.
okay. Let's try again.
I think that was Zoom's fault, not yours.
How about that? Are you looking at Stripe integration?
You've got it.
I walk you through step by step, but this is words. Imagine me walking you through it step by step so you can collect money for your app, even if you've never ever done it before. And this is the hard stuff, except if someone's standing next to you telling you exactly what to do. And then the third one would be marketing your app and making money with it. So 3 weeks from when we get started, you would have your own app. Questions. Does Base 44 host your app? Yes, it does. It lives there. Is this like on the Play Store or Apple? No, that's a different kind of app. But more and more people are avoiding the Play Store and Apple. Tell me why people are avoiding the App Store, even though it's so popular. Why are people avoiding? Why don't people want to put apps on the App Store? Ads? No. Cost. Do you know that Apple takes, I don't know what Android takes, but I imagine it's the same. Apple takes 30% of sales from your app. 30% of the sales. Do you want to give Apple 30%? Not me. What if you could access it from your phone without Apple? If you know how to market it, it's right. So let's say we put together a course. And Matthew says the app stores control the market and can shut you down in a heartbeat. And they do. And then there's the 30%. So what do you think if I put together a 3-session course, and each session would probably go about an hour and a half to 2 hours to make sure that everybody got the intention that the attention that they needed. What do you think that course would be worth? You tell me. Don't put in $1.50. You'll hurt my feelings and make me cry.
And Harlan, how much did you say these apps in the past would have cost to develop?
25,000 or more. I mean, there's stuff that I've done. The these apps, insane. The keto app that I built for in an hour, using a different app where I paid 26,000. Got to be worth at least $50. Boy, $1.52. Oh, how about 250? Very funny, Mel. I thought we were friends. Doesn't look like anybody's going to match whatever. Um, Here's the deal. Instead of inviting you to join our mastermind at $297 a month, how about I give you all my attention for an hour and a half to 2 hours for 3 weeks? And at the end of the 3 weeks, you will have an app for $97. No continuity, no monthly charge, just $97. Does that sound fair to you? If it sounds fair to you, Corey's going to drop a link in, and you should be able to see it in the chat. Um, you have a Google Doc?
I have a Google Doc.
Why do we have a Google Doc instead of just the link? I haven't seen the Google Doc.
Oh, well, I'll
It's
send you,
it,
I'll put both in.
it's not the same Google Doc that you have every week, is it?
No, this is a fresh Google Doc, fresh off the presses.
Fresh off the presses. Okay. Um,
Now, we did commit you to 4 weeks on this one with an extra week to do Q&A, so I say we just limit that to only people watching the call right now.
well, people are going to see the replay and they're going to want in. Okay, I didn't know
Absolutely.
that Corey volunteered me for week number 4, but what the hell? Um, I have never worked uh, for 4 weeks for an hour and a half a week for $97. Never. But I promise you that you will have a working app that you can sell in 4 weeks. Now, if that's not a bargain, and honestly, whatever. Um, can you answer Mel, please, in the Q&A?
Yep. As my dog barks at me. You're gonna have to wait a few
She
minutes, buddy.
says at $97, it's the bargain of the century. So go ahead and join. Um, Actually, I can show you. Well, first we've got to get some people in there, but it's probably going to start next week. What platform is this on? This, you mean what we've been doing? Base 44. These apps, well, I don't know where they live. Nobody gave me their address, Matthew, but it works. The $97 deal? Yeah. Um, oh, where is it going to be? It's going to be in a different Skool group called Making Money with Harlan. And you're going to be brought to the classroom to right here. And Corey has just volunteered me to add.
You just have to share your screen again.
I'm not sharing my screen. I'm just adding class 4 Q&A. So now when they come, oh, they can't see this. Okay, let's go back. Share my screen. You're going to come into a free group, and in the free group, you're going to see this colored thing. Um, do, 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 do. Nicely colored, etc. You come in, you share your email address, you come in and you buy it right here. And then we will know who the people are and we will see what the best time for you is. We will figure something out, most likely a late afternoon. All recordings are posted within 24 hours, and we will have a team of people, Corey and myself, and others to help answer your questions. Vibe coding, create your own app. It's incredible. If I look at the description, where's the description there? Don't get to see it. How do you see the description here?
School. I think you have to edit the course just to see the whole description, which is ridiculous.
It's incredible. By the time our first session is over, you will actually build your own app. In the second session, you learn all the techie stuff. And session 3, you learn how to market. Session 4 will be Q and A. That's it. $97 is the purchase price. That's it. I hope they have the link.
The link for the school is in the chat, and then the link to the Google Doc with the more descriptive description is in the chat as well.
Yes, these links will go to the email with the replay. We will send that. What will our app do? What if we don't have an idea? Guess what? We're going to cover that in the first thing. What if we went and hold on? Do, do, do. I will have a list for you, but I will show you exactly how to generate more ideas that you ever thought possible. Thought I would find something, but I didn't. Okay, what kind of questions do you have for me? This is like a no-brainer. Okay. 4 classes. You're going to come home with an app that you're going to be able to sell, even if you've never built an app before. Okay. If actually, I spent half the time tonight getting um, um, the
Mm.
nav bar to space correctly. Um, but honestly, we've built apps in much less time than that. But even we were under it. What were we like 49 minutes?
It was 49 minutes. And hey, I just realized, Harlan, we have a few membership requests from people to join the group, and they need to join the group in order to join the class. So I'm gonna um, take care of that for you. And I'm also gonna drop a link to this is your free school group where they could sign up for the class.
Well, I can't see anything in your school app without paying. No, you can come into the school app for free, and you can see what's there. But the app, the program is the school group is free. You can hang out in there and do nothing if you want. Um, but this course is $97. You're going to teach us how to validate the ability to make money before we build? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Other questions? Got the
I
links, but they're not clickable?
got the links, but then,
Well, answer him and see if that's clickable.
yeah, let's start here. I'll send the school link. Hey, Harlan, how about in case they're having an issue, you pull up your your school group so they could see the URL. Maybe even put the URL big on your screen
Sure.
in case they're not clickable. Please post the link to your school. I put them all in the chat. I don't know why they
Okay.
would
If
not
you
be.
go to Skool and you search for making money with Harlan, you will find this. And if we go to members, there's some people. Anybody who just joined? Yep, some people who just joined. Okay. And then so this is where you come in and you're going to see this. You come over to the classroom and there's vibe coding and you buy vibe coding and we make you um, an app expert. And by the way, once you've done this and you have the recordings, guess what? It's addictive and you'll want to make more. So if I were, you're looking at this, but can you see now? Can we go back here to the app? You can see my app now.
Yep, I see your app.
Okay. So,
Hey, Dan just signed up. He's in the class. Welcome, Dan.
okay. Um, Here, VO3 Maestro. Somebody wants to use this, they have to subscribe. Hold on.
And Todd just signed up for the class as well.
But you see here, they would subscribe, and it's $29 a month.
Does anybody else need a link again? Matthew, I think the 29 bucks was how much he's charging for the app that he built. Is that right,
29
Harlan?
bucks right here for a month. All right.
We got a comment. Hey, everybody, apps are the future of AI sales. Nobody needs an ebook anymore. All they have to do is ask AI for the information they need. Forget about ebook sales.
Absolutely. So you can switch, and here we are back in our veggie app. And when you're gone, I'm going to add a shopping list, etc.
Okay, what questions does anybody have before getting started with the program?
There are no questions? Going once, going twice.
Chachi would like to know, when would you like the money for the $97 class?
Like now. Now would be a good time.
Mike just signed up for the vibe coding class. Welcome, Mike. Harlan, I just dropped a few links in the chat for anybody who needs a link. I dropped a link for the free community. I dropped a link for the class, and I dropped a link for the Google Doc with more information. Jenny asked, hey, I walked away for a call. Is this program $97? Jenny, that's correct. It's 97 for 4-week class with Harlan. And Chachi said, I'm trying to find out from my lady friend she's working at the moment. I'll let Harlan know tomorrow or Saturday if she's signing up. Perfect. Chachi, invite her to the free group. Harlan, I'd like to learn how to turn my app into a consulting business as an extra charge. I'd coach my client on what to do, how to do what my app teaches, hand-holding coaching. I think that's a great idea.
Sure can. By the way, those apps are going to be the apps of the future.
So to recap, it's free to join Harlan School. However, to do the 4-week vibe coding class to learn how to take what you're doing right now and add the ability to, collect money, collect email addresses, to market your app,
I
to
mean, you
get
guys still
feedback on
see
your
me,
app.
still see me editing, making changes.
Hey, Harlan, I've done the first 2 weeks of the program. Do you want to show my app that I've developed from doing the program?
Oh, absolutely. Hold on. Let me stop sharing, and you should be able to share.
Let's see. My membership is in, and I can't sign up without. Oh, one of the attendees just needs to be let into the group.
No problem. I can take care of that.
You take care of that. I'm approving people.
No, no,
Um,
no. You're going to show your app.
oh, right. Let's do that. Hold on, let me make a brand new tab so that it's not surrounded by
You're
distractions.
not, you're not. Go show
Well,
your app. I'll let them in.
yep, I've got you. All right. Can everybody see my screen? So, this is literally only 2 weeks of development. I'm not even going to go into base 44 to show you that it can live outside of base 44. And Harlan, I'll show you something I've been working on actually, that I don't think you've seen. Oh, maybe I have to go in first. Hold on. Nope, I gotta go in. So I'm going to log in and remove the line I wrote here. Hold on one sec. Oh, I know what I did. Well, here we go. So this is a app we built for our bookkeeping business, and this is our dashboard for it, but let me explain what the app is. So we have a dashboard, we have a section called how to use your app. We have an AI agent built into our app, which I'll show you in a moment. We created a section called Need Help, where there's a link to book a call to, see if you'd be a good fit to work with us. There's a Hire Us button, a button for our $97 program, a button for an application for our affiliate who um, gets capital for people, a link to our Amazon book, a link to templates you can create, and then the core of the app. This is going to be free. They just need to opt in. Is all of these various tools for financial management of their business. So a break-even calculator, a a ratio calculator, margin calculator, and owner compensation, and all these features, subscription pricing, competitive analysis. And then what we decided to do is we're going to have a section for pro tools. And those we're going to charge $7 a month for when they're in the app. So they opt in, they get the free tool, but they can upgrade for the pro version with extra, more comprehensive tools. And to show them what the tools are like, we made one of them free. And I actually think this is a pretty cool tool. You can get an idea. This is all just built into an app. Um, so select your business type. Let's say I own a restaurant. So it would say, with the information I put in here, right? Oh yeah, I don't have any business liabilities, right? So it then evaluates the value of the business. Now, I don't know why it's saying 83 million here, but let me pick a different category. Oh, I'm, that's what it is. It's a decimal point that has one too many digits. So I would go back to base 44 and edit. Like I'm still in the bug testing phase, but you could see that it's a tool that analyzes the business value, download a summary, but it all goes back to book a call with Emily, which is really what we're trying to do, right? We're trying to get people to get on the phone with Emily so she could see if they're a good fit to for the bookkeeping and fractional CFO services we have. So, the tools designed to get them on the phone with us. If somebody wanted to even hire us, it's a call to action to get on the phone. So we built this whole thing around the idea of if they download it for free, what would get them to use it and then get them to stay on book a call with us. Did this neat thing where the toolbar is collapsible, so it doesn't always have to be the way Harlan has it. I even have these little tabs under showing what they're about, but then you can get rid of them. But Harlan, here's our newest thing. We added an AI agent inside of our app that we built in your class, which, by the way, it's mobile friendly. So, you know, if I went and clicked on what's a good profit margin for my industry, it's a great question. To give you the most accurate answer, I need more information. Why don't you go into the ratio analyzer? Or just why don't you tell me? So, I sell shoes. Ah, now my AI agent is actually doing a web search inside of my app. So if I was a user, I'd sit here and keep using this app. And what it really is doing, it's just building more of a relationship with potential clients that we can go in and, I mean, our average client is paying a five-figure fee for catch-up bookkeeping. So it's worth the clientele that we can get by having a tool to bring them in. So that's a great business. Here's your profit margin. Open up the ratio. How do I book a call? And you can see that this AI agent's actually coded to link people into areas of the app. So my AI tool could take me to the calendar. So does any and this, I've never built an app before. I have a I have had the same experience as Harlan where I've gotten quoted for apps and it's 25, 50, $100,000 to build the app and a year of development and the price isn't guaranteed. And what I've been able to accomplish with this app is just unbelievable because in about 2 weeks, I would say this is a tool that I would have expected to pay 20 grand for, and Harlan's teaching it for $97.
And by the way, if anybody doubts me about the pricing, go take an app idea that you have, go to Upwork and post it as a job. You can do that for free and see what kind of quotes you get.
app
Okay,
develop.
there's a question here. What is the underlying software we will be using? We will be using Base 44 to operate and maintain the app, collect fees with not with Snap, with Stripe. Um, uh, we will need to pay. Stripe is free. They take a piece, like a merchant account. They take a piece out of charge. Um,
What is this
whatever.
making there?
But I'm not sure if I've got your question.
Oh, not in here.
You could definitely offer things as an affiliate.
No. How, why don't we just do this? How much? Why don't we just ask everybody's favorite expert, ChatGPT? How much does it usually cost to develop apps?
On Upwork,
So a simple app, a calculator, to-do list, flashcard, single-purpose utility, 5,000 to 25,000. Few screens, limited features. Often built by freelancers or offshore teams. A medium app could go for 40 to 120,000. A booking system, I just showed you my booking system. A marketplace, a fitness tracker. Harlan's built one of those. Basic e-com, 40 to 120K. Complex apps like a social media platform, an Uber, enterprise SaaS, 150,000 and above. And then there's the hidden cost of Apple taking money and hosting, and maintenance is usually 15 to 25% of dev cost per year. If somebody quotes you $3,000 for an Uber clone, they're lying or they're about to make a complete knockoff. I mean, even the expert ChatGPT says over $50,000 in cost. Harlan, I'm just going to show everybody the the group. So it's once they're in here, they just need to go to the classroom and then the vibe coding build your own app, and then that should be locked on their end, and then they'll be able to click and get started.
by the way, go to the mastermind group.
Okay.
Go ahead,
Oh,
go.
hi
Just
Mel.
switch to the mastermind group. Now scroll down. Scroll down. Check out Hillary's app.
Oh, perfect.
Click it.
Oh, I remember she was building this on the call. Okay, let's sign in. Anonymous said, what is the underlying software we'll be using?
Base 44.
Base 44. Yeah. And the plan I'm on and the plan Harlan's on is 50 a month. And you basically could build one really robust app inside of that plan without running out of credits.
Oh, you could build a lot more than that.
Depends on how good you are at credit optimization, right?
Oh,
So,
just talk English to them. And
yeah, right.
I told her to change, by the way, if you scroll up, if someone's looking for a thing that a trial for 3 days, for 7 days is too long, nobody will buy.
Yeah,
So
maybe
she
three.
she's got to come back and change that to 3. But again, um, this is something that was built, and there's a long list. And here are the
Um, okay.
And there are the skills. Okay, we get the idea. Come on, Corey.
So related skills you might have: photography. Great. What gets you excited? Your interest can be travel. Okay, food tourism. How much time can you dedicate? Oh, well. There we go. Days per week. 4. Oh, I like this. Um, use some tools. Generate my idea. I have not actually used her tool since she upgraded it. This is even better than I expected. One of the people said I want to use Corey's monetization strategy where I offer products as an affiliate. You can definitely build it into your app. I mean, there we go. Your personalized business ideas, an AI travel blog, potential revenue, 100 a month, 50, 500, 2,000. Might need to spend about 100 on a website domain and hosting. Launch time 2 weeks, competition medium. Oh my goodness. Choose a name, use WordPress. That's good advice. AI powered photo tours, AI food review app. What? AI beach photography ebook. Save this. Oh, oh, I like how she did that. Oh, oh, okay. Saved. My action plan. Go to saved ideas. Whoa. Generate action plan. She can definitely charge money for this, Harlan. Generate my plan.
Yeah, she's added on to it since then.
Yeah. Uh,
Okay,
oh,
Corey, we're gonna call it because we're going on to more than an hour, and just bring them back to just
I'm gonna bring it back to you. How about that?
okay. So, folks, this is your opportunity to build your own app. I don't care what skill level you're on. I don't care if the only code you've ever spoken in your life is Pig Latin. I don't know if the letters API send shivers down your spine. You can do this. So go over there right now. The link has been there in the comments. Corey's going to post it one more time for you. Um, Go to the Skool group, join. We'll let you in, and then you can go over in the classroom, vibe coding, and sign up. Um, you can do this. You can definitely do this. The community is free. There are no ongoing charges whatsoever, and you can do this. We'll see you on the inside. We'll plan out, and we're going to get started next week. Remember, by the end of your first session, you will have an app. Thanks, everybody, for being here. Thanks, Corey, for helping host. Thank all of you for paying attention. And if you haven't signed up, um, sign up on the replay. But get in there because we're starting next week.
Are the
Yes, all
Skool group?
sessions will be recorded. All sessions will be recorded and they will be posted typically within 24 hours um, of the call, usually much faster.
It is, without a doubt, Harlan, the easiest thing I've ever done with AI once I had an idea of what I was supposed to do.
Right. But again, maybe I made it look easy. Let me tell you that um, having me look over your shoulder at what you are doing individually makes all the difference between satisfaction and pride and frustration and tension. So 97 compared to what you can make, it's a drop in the bucket. Let's see you on the inside. Don't hesitate. Join this one. We've never offered anything at a price like this without any continuity at all. 97 bucks, 4 sessions, you get an app. Your app, you own it. That's it. Take care. You'll be very happy. And we will have lists of ideas for you. Lots of lists of ideas. Take care, everyone. Have a great night.